Hi, this is Mark Kane, and with your permission, I'd like to share with you how we separate your personal credit from your business credit and get you the money that we guarantee. Now, it's the instant business funding system. This system right here is the most turnkey, step-by-step, easy-to-use system that is going to show you how to get business funding right now, guaranteed. So, let me show you exactly how it works. As a client, you'll be provided secure access to our instant business funding system using personal codes provided to you by us. You'll have immediate access to the instant business funding system site that will guide you step by step through the whole process and store your information so you can go back anytime and pick up where you left off. Now, the instant business funding system is a step-by-step process of making sure your company is documented properly and opens the right credit lines with the right vendors at the right time, which will result in your company building business credit in a matter of months instead of years. But more importantly, getting the funds you need to be successful. It will also ensure that your company's credit is your company's credit and not tied to your social security number or your personal credit report. Now, the page you're viewing now is known as the dashboard. Here, you'll always see what step you're on and the status of your business credit building efforts. Now, the first thing I want you to look at is the far right column. This is where you'll find each step of the process. Now, when you log in for the first time, you'll find that these steps are grayed out and not hyperlinked. Now, we do that deliberately because we want you to go through each step, step by step. You see, building business credit it's a lot like baking a cake. It's a recipe, and if you don't follow it exactly, you'll either end up with a flat cake or worse, one that's burnt, and we don't want that. Now, in the middle two boxes, that's where you'll find your most current activity. On the left center box, you'll find your access to the business credit providers, and you can see live updates from Experian on your reporting trade lines, your inquiries, and more. Now, on the left-hand center box, you'll notice that when you log in for the first time, it's going to be all gray boxes, but as you complete each step, they'll turn from gray to green. Now, underneath the boxes is a step-by-step recap of all of your activity. It's your dashboard, and it makes sure nothing falls through the cracks. Now, in step one, we'll make sure your company has all the items completed to be in complete corporate compliance in order to be fundable with all types of business financing. Now, you should have received the compliance checklist already as a complimentary gift, and perhaps you've even begun the process of getting into compliance. Now, if not, it's here that your coach will help you make sure each one of these items are completed properly. Now, this list is very, very important, and just missing one item can cause you to be declined during a routine automated scoring process. So can you see why it's so important to do it right the first time? Now remember, and I shared this with you in a previous video, over 99% of the bank rejections are based on a company not being in compliance. Believe me when I tell you that we've set up a goof-proof system. Now hopefully it's becoming a little obvious why you'll now have the confidence that you'll get the funding you need to be successful. You can also see that under each step are a number of sub-steps. Now, some are actionable items, some are educational for future reference. Once you complete a step, you'll always be able to go back and review. Here in step two, we start assessing the current fundability of your company. We ask you a series of simple questions about your company, its revenue, finances, assets, and liabilities. It's right here that our technology kicks into high gear, and we will pre-qualify you for up to 17 loan programs immediately. Now, don't worry if you don't get pre-approved. It just means that you have some work to do. Now, if you are pre-approved, this is your chance to get some fast funding. But regardless, you can always come back if you're not ready. You'll also notice that on the top of each page is an audio recording describing what you need to do each step of the way. You'll also notice that to move from section to section, there is a save and continue button as well as that back button. Now, having trouble getting a loan from a bank? Not with our program. In this step, we give you the name and phone number of a number of banks that will help you get a bank loan that reports to the business credit bureaus. And again, please don't worry if you're not ready. You can always come back and apply later. Here's a screenshot of what our pre-qualification technology will do. As I mentioned, since we know what all the underwriting rules are for the various lenders that we use, we can pre-qualify you for up to 17 loans, and it's right here that you'll find out whether or not you pre-qualify. Now, not only does the system automatically notify your funding advisor and actually starts filling out some of the applications, like I said before, if you're not ready for funding for whatever reason, you can always come back at any point to pick it up. Now, for most of you, this is really the most exciting part of the program. First, you can literally be on this step within hours of getting your program. That's right. You heard me right. We don't make you wait weeks or months to get the money. If we can get you pre-qualified and approved right away, why not, right? That's the name of the game, to get you the money you need to be successful. Now, in step 3, we're going to show you how the 3 national business credit agencies work and how to work with them to view your company's credit score. More importantly, how to ensure your company's credit score is being built correctly and as quickly as possible. Now, your coach will make sure you are properly set up with each of the 3 agencies. Like everything in life, there's a right way, and we give you the step-by-step methods so there is absolutely no confusion. But the nice thing is that you have a coach at your beck and call in case you do have questions. And look, it should be comforting to know that thousands of small business owners just like you have gone through this program. In step 4, your company will be attaining 5 vendor lines of credit from national vendors that will extend credit without personal guarantees, and they'll report to the 3 business credit bureaus and not report to the personal credit agencies. How nice is that? So what this means is that no negative impact to your personal credit score. In fact, it should help you improve your FICO score. So look, no personal guarantees. So would you finally like getting your business to stand on its own? That's what this is all about, okay? So not only that, you'll get access to some 50 national vendors who will post your good timely payments to the business credit bureaus, and you'll get, like I said, at least 5 that require no personal guarantee. At this point, you'll be well on your way to getting your company not only credible, but all that much closer to being fundable. So as you can see right here, there are over 500,000 vendors extending credit, but less than 6,000 that actually report, and even fewer that will do it without the personal guarantee. But what we give you is everything you need to get these lines set up and very easily. We give you the vendor who is willing to extend you the credit, what their requirements are, the links to the applications, everything that you need. So right here alone, we can save you both time and money. Picture this: trying to sift through millions of vendors, or at least 500,000 vendors, to find the ones that you need that require no personal guarantee. So let's be honest. For most of you, you'd never do it, all right? I mean, think about it. Who has that kind of time? This is just one of the reasons this is hands down the absolute best piece of software on the marketplace if you're looking to build business credit and if you're looking to separate your personal credit from your business. Another reason why we're so immensely successful is because we make sure you build your business credit the right way without being red flagged by the business credit bureaus. Now, if you notice here, there are 2 warnings. Like I mentioned previously, the system will not let you move forward until you've completed all the steps properly. So here you'll notice that this client does not have 5 reporting trade lines, so the system is preventing him from moving forward. On top of that, he's receiving a message that in order for the system to be unlocked, he must contact his coach. It's now the coach's responsibility to make sure that you're in compliance. Again, we want to make sure the odds are stacked in your favor, and hopefully you can appreciate our dedication to the process. All right, on this next slide and step, you're going to see where your company will obtain at least 3 business credit cards. Now, again, with business credit cards, there are over 500 business credit cards available in the U.S., but less than 200 of them actually report on business credit, and of those, less than 70 will approve you without personal credit or guarantees, and we give them to you. Again, you're going to have lots of cards to choose from, and there is nothing to prevent you from getting more than 3. In fact, in business credit, the more the merrier. So my recommendation, once you get the 3 reporting, apply for 3 more. And like I said, in the last step, do you really have the time to find those business credit cards that don't require a personal guarantee? And again, I just want to point out, if you notice that on the top of every page, there's an audio file, and it's here. It's designed to help guide you through each page. I know some of you don't like reading, you like listening, so we try to cover all bases here. So I also want you to notice this big red warning, all right? This error right here, okay, is where most business owners fail when they try to build business credit on their own. All right, this is actually the trap that's laid out by the business credit bureaus to make sure that you get red flagged. And you don't want that. So, look, I don't want to tell you how many times I've had someone try to do this on his or her own, only ultimately to come back to me and basically say, Mark, you were right. And that they were red flagged by D&B, and now they need to start a brand new company. Listen, this is serious business, and we want you to succeed. So again, I hope that you can see that. So right here, you'll start learning about bank credit and how their rating system works. And again, this is not something that most business owners actually understand or know that it even exists. So you're going to learn how to obtain a high bank rating, as well as how to obtain a bank line of credit with our instant business funding system. See, in this section, you'll be provided again with a list of banks that participate in the program. Look, getting a bank loan is like finding the Holy Grail. So imagine no more walking into a bank, filling out an application, and then hoping that you qualify. See, you'll be pre-qualified before, and that's before you apply, and better yet, you know that you're ready to apply. So let me ask, who here could use a bank loan to help their business grow? I'm sure all of you can see the value in that. So hopefully you can see that in our instant business funding system, that what we believe is the most advanced yet simplest process for developing a business credit asset, making sure you have your own corporate identity that has numerous lines of credit established that are unrelated to and separate from your personal credit and social security number. So I think perhaps at this point you can see how we've been able to fund literally hundreds of millions of dollars over the past several years. Now, like I said,